Now, you're the timekeeper, Dave, or what?
Not really.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stockton University, home of Atlantic City Football Club, and tonight's matchup against the Jackson Lions Football Club. We ask that you please stand and rise for our national anthem.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Stockton University as we have National Premier Soccer League action. Tonight's game, host Atlantic City FC against the Jackson Lions. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Narducci. Glad to be welcoming you on a beautiful night here in Galloway Township where the game time temperature is 71 degrees, and this is a huge game for both teams, although if you've heard our prior broadcasts, we say that just about every week because, again, with the teams playing each other in the division twice and the top two teams making the postseason with only 6 teams in the division, every game is tight. Jackson 1-0-2 on the season, in second place in the Keystone East. Third place in the Keystone East. And meanwhile, Atlantic City right behind at 1-2 with 3 points. We'll get to the starting lineups for Atlantic City FC. We're going to see the first time in goal, Michelle Weber, a youngster who is going to be transferring to Rowan University this fall. In the back, James Cahill, Kai Forsyth. Center backs, Ryan Cleary and Yaya Cisse. That's obviously a big key for this Atlantic City team. Kevin Kiernan, Uche Wokacha, Jason Barrigan in the midfield. On the flanks, it's Luke Holden and Grayson Parks. And up top, returning after missing last game is Colin Beasley. For the Lions, the center back tandem Brian Custer and Brandon Golden on the outside, Ryan Verbel and Brent Glantz, Jacob Rupenstein, Tyler Hallett, and Nestor Cabrero, your midfielders, Ian Abbey, who's been as hot as any player in the NPSL, Miguel Diaz and Walter Calderon up top. Calderon, of course, formerly played for Atlantic City FC. Our referee, Hector Rivera. On the outside will be Fernando Rodriguez and Chase Turner. Our alternate is Chris Vidra. And we're off. Atlantic City in the white uniforms. It's interesting. Cisse, number 8, with the ball. I was talking to assistant coach Andrew Catalana saying, I wonder if Cisse, because Cisse is a former midfielder too, if we'll see him carrying the ball more. That was stolen by Cortez. We're going to see number 20 a lot with the ball and initiating the action. Long ball by Custer. Headed by Holden. Luke Holden, 20, has done a nice job. He started the season in the back at fullback, but has now played more on the wing. He's kind of generating the offense. And the one thing for this Atlantic City FC team, looking for more offense. There's Forsyth, and he's in the lineup for Aiden McGuigan. McGuigan suffering an injury earlier this week during training. So it'll be a throw-in. Vabel, number 2, on the outside. There's Custer. You've already seen he'll switch fields a lot. Custer and Brandon Golden, your 2 center backs. Very tough to beat this team in the air. Atlantic City FC coming off a really tough one. That loss to FC Monmouth 2-1. Here comes Beasley. Kiernan, who's getting the start tonight. Inside, headed out. Abbey. Abbey with a tremendous pass to Diaz. Diaz with the shot over the crossbar. Well, Ian Abbey, the forward with 4 goals in the first 3 games this season. Abbey from South Jersey, from Elmer, New Jersey. Plays for Rutgers, and he has been a terror so far in the early part of the season. Here comes Ryan Cleary, who's such a skilled, you see he's wearing the captain's armband. Custer. Custer tried to head it. He misjudged that. He may have had some time to settle it, but it didn't matter. Diaz blocked it. Wokacha, number 26. He's a guy to watch. Kiernan, they're looking for 13 with the ball. They're looking for him to help generate the offense as well. Excellent defensive play that time by Brent Glantz, number 3. Wokacha. Barragan. Here comes Cleary. We're not seeing either team high pressing early on as we saw last game against Monmouth. It's a real tight there, tight quarters. Barragan. Parks. Vabel to beat. That's all Vabel. It'll be a corner kick. First one for Atlantic City. And Jason Barragan, the Rowan University junior, on the kick. And you notice number 5 comes up from the back, Cleary. He's as good in the air as really anybody you're going to see in the NPSL. That's a high ball. Almost too much air on it. Diaz kicks it away, and here comes Jackson. That was a long ball set that time. Weber now trying to get possession and clears it away. Calderon made that long ball there. Here comes Wokacha. He was the goal scorer in last week's game against FC Monmouth. It gave Atlantic City that 1-0 lead, but then FC Monmouth, remember, scored in stoppage time to tie it up at halftime, and then goes in the second half on a goal by Caputo. I think I had said Shelton, but it was Caputo who was credited with the goal, the Rowan University standout. There's Beasley. He's looking to go along the Parks. Ball goes wide. Well, let's tell you about Archer and Griner, attorneys at law. Archer delivers powerful results to its clients regionally and nationally. For over 95 years, we've been providing full-service litigation and transactional legal services to Fortune 100 corporations, small and middle market companies, closely held and family-owned businesses, and individuals. For more info, www.archerlaw.com. Here comes Holden, and Glantz kicks it away. That's going to be a nice matchup on that side. Of course, Holden, who's headed to Mount St. Mary's after playing at Division II Seton College. Here comes Parks. Vabel to beat. Parks. And stolen away. And it's a throw for the Lions. Barrigan headed back, but right to Calderon. Boy, Calderon, so heady. Here comes Hallett. Abbey with the chip inside there, and just missing on the head was Jacob Rubenstein, I should say. Boy, that was a nice service. Rubenstein, who's 6'3" and 190, almost got to that ball. Played for Monmouth this past season, had 4 goals and an assist. That 9 points that he had led the Hawks. Here comes Abbey. Can't let him have too much space. Abbey, oh, right there. Cisse got the ball. Abbey calling for a foul. Play on. Beasley at midfield. Here comes Parks. Parks has made a lot of nice runs down the flank. Trying to actually go the other side off the rebound. Beasley shoots it just wide. But that's what they want from Colin Beasley. The leading scorer last year for Atlantic City FC. Played for Rutgers, but is going to be headed to LaSalle this year. And again, he was out last week, so he was not there. Had 2 goals in the 3-1 win over Westchester. Custer with the defensive play makes the clear. Atlantic City putting on some pressure here. Cleary will start the attack. Tell you one thing, Atlantic City might want to be moving a little bit more off the ball. A lot of standstill targets. Here comes Barrigan. Barrigan won't hold the ball very long. He's a distributor. Number 6 likes to get it. And here comes Parks. Parks and Diaz, a pair of number 7s. That's a nice matchup. Cleary. Both teams have kind of been bunched up and playing in tight quarters, and that's the same way. Back to Weber. Now a little more pressure by Jackson. Calderon may have gotten away with a push, Cabrera on the chip that time. He saw that Weber was out of the goal. That's a heady play. No score in the 10th minute. Cleary back to Weber. Boy, Weber's had that's a tough for a keeper, a tough bouncing ball. Got it out there, made an excellent pass. But stolen away. Abbey. Abbey again down the flank. He has Cahill to beat on that far side. Abbey with a move. Cahill stays on it. They're still going at it. Abbey still has it. Abbey with the ball. Abbey shot blocked. What relentless play by Abbey. And then Kiernan tried to clear it, and he couldn't. And there was a foul that time. It'll be a free kick for Atlantic City FC. Good action there. And I'll tell you, you see how dangerous Ian Abbey is. It'll be Cisse who will switch fields there to Cleary. Cleary's got some room. Glance with the big head. Nice settle. Holden. Oh, he made a nice play that time and just a little bit too far on that pass to Colin Beasley. I think that's one thing if you're Atlantic City. You want to kind of get Beasley in a little bit of space because he can be really dangerous. We said he had the 2 goals against Westchester. One of them was on a PK. Wokacha tips it out to Cleary. Forsyth on the cross. Nice head out there by Glance. Glance, number 3, who played for Brookdale Community College this past season. I'll tell you what, Abbey, number 10, just does a lot of running up and down. They list him here as a forward, but he's doing a lot of defensive work as well. Calderon, and he's fouled that time by Cleary. Vabel that time with a long kick, and here comes Cisse. Parks has Forsyth on the back, but elects to now go back to Wokacha. Wokacha, of course, plays here at Stockton. Wokacha with some great moves. How about that? And he draws the foul, and it's going to be a free kick for Atlantic City. Barragan looking to size it up. You also have Holden who can take it with the left foot there, so they're both there. And I think it will be Holden now. Everybody set up on the far post. That includes Cleary, who's in for the play. Wokacha also very dangerous in the air. Here comes Holden. Shot by Cleary, shot by Wokacha over the goal. So Cleary had the shot, it was blocked. Wokacha right there on the side volley. That's a tough ball to control, though. And here comes Custer. Custer, of course, a former All-American in Alvernia in 2021. By the way, Kenny Hott not here for Jackson. He's a player who's going to be a junior at Duke, a former All-ACC, All-Rookie selection. And Hott is in Australia. I believe it is with Duke playing. And Jackson hopes to have him back soon. Kiernan. Good possession by Atlantic City, but equally strong pressure by the Jackson Lions. Parks. Cleary in the air. Tough to beat Custer with that head ball. Vabel on the head. That ball go out. So it'll be Cleary on the throw. People at Jackson really impressed with Cleary. Mike Osowski, who's an assistant here at Jackson, he's also an assistant at Rowan, so he coaches Cleary in the fall every day. Says he's a Division I talent playing at Rowan. Quick free kick. We haven't seen Nestor Cabrera, 20, get the ball a lot. He's a distributor. You see, he's running right near the defense. He's almost looking to be the first pass out of there. We haven't seen him have a lot of touches yet. Here comes Glantz. Abbey. And Jackson knocking the ball around pretty well as well. Vabel, who's been tested. Vabel and Parks have had a nice little matchup here. There's Cabrera with a nice little feedback. Kiernan. And here come the Aces. Beasley. He was looking to go long to Parks, but just a little bit too long. And Owen Moore gets it. Owen Moore will be a sophomore at Liberty University. Appeared in 12 games, including 12 starts for Liberty this past season. Abbey. Cisse got it, but look at him as he turns it. Abbey shot over the crossbar. Well, Cisse tried to make a nice dynamic turn, but it went toward the middle. Abbey stole it and hit a laser over the goal. Abbey scored 2 goals in the opening 2-1 win over the Philadelphia Union Development Squad. Calderon. Calderon again gets it. Calderon still. And Parks now. That was a good defensive play by Forsyth, number 25 for Atlantic City. Here comes Vabel. Cabrera. Diaz. Holden kicks it out, so it'll be a throw on the far side. It'll be Abbey taking it. Now, one thing if you're Atlantic City, Abbey has kind of been open on that left side a few times. You do not want to give him very much space. Here comes Cabrera. Vabel. Rising sophomore at West Virginia. Nice trap by Beasley. Well, Parks able to keep it in. It's Parks with Custer. Parks. That's good defensive play by Custer. He would not let him have the outside. Parks turned in, and that's where Jackson had defensive help. That's a textbook play by number 4. Cleary, who's done a nice job switching fields. Kiernan. Wokacha. Barrigan. Cross inside. Head ball, Vabel. Play on. Parks has it. Vabel breaks it up. Vabel coming up. And he still retains possession. Vabel looking to Abbey. What a pass. Abbey with Cisse to beat. Cahill helping out also. Abbey still has possession. Out to Hallett. And cleared away that time by Cahill. Plenty of pressure being put on by Jackson. Here comes Beasley. Beasley usually doesn't come back that far to get the ball, but in that instance, it's a good thing he did. Wokacha. Forsyth. Barrigan. He won't hold it very long, and just as I said that, he got rid of it to Cisse. Cisse trying to go long to Forsyth. Forsyth with the head ball. Just out. Jackson thought he was offside. Just went wide. I'll tell you, I look for Cisse to be more part of this attack. He's certainly got the attacking skills there in the back. Both teams now trying to go a little more long ball. How about Barrigan? With that play, Barrigan still with it. Parks, Barrigan back again, looking for help. That's good possession by Barrigan. Beasley with the back heel to Barrigan. Barrigan again. Cahill on the far side. Cahill with the cross over the crossbar. We're scoreless here in the first half, in the 22nd minute. Been some nice end-to-end action. By the way, Jackson a little shorthanded tonight. Dressed 17, but Matthew Fuentes, who's a big part of this team, it's not likely he's going to play today due to injury. So, how about the back heel that time by Abbey? Wokacha. Beasley going to Parks and just hit that time. Custer just got a piece of it. And from a Jackson perspective, it was a good thing he did. Oh, there's a steal by Holden. Wokacha, again, Wokacha not holding the ball long either. He's getting it out. Beasley's doing a nice job moving around. He's not a stationary target. Barrigan to Forsyth. Forsyth with the cross inside. Kiernan with the head ball over the goal. So Atlantic City FC has continued to move the ball well and get excellent opportunities. We're still scoreless here in the first half. Hallett, that ball went out. So it'll be Cahill on the far side. James Cahill, Drew University Jr. He's been a real stalwart, and now it's Glantz on the throw for Jackson. He's been really solid as an outside back here. Look at Abbey, turn on the Jets. Oh, my goodness. Calderon. Calderon will draw a lot of fouls. He's big, he's physical, and he does an excellent job shielding the ball. And that time he drew a foul, so you're going to have a free kick. for the Lions. Abby. Ready to take it. You got to watch number 9, Rubenstein there. Very good in the air. Abby. Partially cleared and then headed out. That was by Holden. Still pressure by Jackson. Abby has Cahill to beat. That's a good job by Cahill. You know, as a defender, you don't want to let a guy turn the corner, but he actually turned it and he had too much on the ball. It went out, and it'll be a goal kick. Wokacha. Man, he's gotten out of a couple good jams, and he drew that foul. So Cleary got things started. Of course, Cleary missed the opening game due to a red card in last year's playoff game against FC Monmouth. He missed the opener against FC Monmouth, the 1-0 loss, and obviously his presence was missed. Forsyth, who's made some nice runs. Here comes Cleary. Kiernan. Cahill. Shot in there, but Owen Moore makes the play. The ability of Cahill, 22 for Atlantic City, to go up on the attack from the back, he's created quite a bit of offense, some chances, not just tonight, but really during this season. Look at Abby. He's looking for Calderon. Weber makes the play. Forsyth, who's originally from Derby, England, playing for Concord University. There he is, 25. Cisse. Holden. Tried to go back to Cahill, but nice job by Brent Glantz. Glantz had a couple goals as a freshman for Brookdale. Of course, the coach of the Jackson Lions, Brad Fraley, is the head coach of Brookdale Community College. Team that reached the Region 19 championship this past season. Here comes Vabel. Vabel's made some nice plays from the back. Diaz, and they're calling offside there. Pretty good idea there. Now, if they're saying the ball has to come all the way back there where the offside was, Cleary will take it. Well, already we've seen the gentleman with the ball, Yaya Cisse, carry it a little bit more. He's got such great skill. There's Barrigan. Parks. They've got Cisse, but it's a dangerous pass if you want to go all the way there in the middle, and that's why Kernan came to kind of retrieve it there. Beasley with a pass out to Cahill. Can Cahill get to it? Yes, he can. Cahill on the cross. Cahill, Beasley, shot, score, Forsyth. So Kai Forsyth making a run. Gives Atlantic City the 1-0 lead. That's his first of the year. Good work by that front line. So Atlantic City FC, as it did in its last home game, takes a 1-0 lead. You remember last week's game, for those of you that watched it, Atlantic City FC, before scoring, had some really good scoring opportunities that were not able to connect on. And I'm sure the coaching staff is telling them now, don't let your foot up off the gas here. Vabel, that's a nice settle from a long pass by Custer. You see the accuracy of the passes. Here comes Abby. He was wide open. Abby with Cahill defending. Abby shot wide. I'll tell you, when Abby gets the ball, this past year for Rutgers, 16 games, 12 starts, 3 goals and 2 assists. Playing in the Big Ten. Cisse has continually gone long, and you see how accurate he is. And that time what happened was Holden drew the foul. It was a nice shield, a nice trap, and he drew it. So it'll be a free kick inside midfield for Atlantic City AC. And by the way, you know, we talked about Cahill, 22, making great runs. Well, that was part of that build up to that goal. And speaking of which, Cahill hustles, but it's going to be a goal kick. I'd like to tell you about ACX1 Studios, an official partner of Atlantic City FC. The pier at Caesars, now known as ACX1 Studios, is the re-imaging of an iconic Atlantic City location. With over 150 movie sets and full-service, highly equipped staff, ACX1 is the most unique filming location on the East Coast. In addition, ACX1 is home to a 3,000-person entertainment arena, a state-of-the-art events venue, and a slew of other attractions coming soon. For more info, acx1films.com. Here's Barrigan, who have worked well on that left side. That ball's off Custer. And it'll be Parks. Now Forsyth will take it. Now it's Wokacha. And I'll tell you, they're going to get some distance on this throw. Beasley at the near post. You got to watch for him. And that's who headed the ball, Beasley. But it went backwards. Barrigan keeps it in. Nice step over there, that move. Bought himself some time. How about Beasley? Beasley looking to wind up. Beasley now with the left foot wide. But I'll tell you, Beasley, who had 9 goals a year ago for Atlantic City FC, number 9 has looked more aggressive here offensively. I think the first game of the year against FC Motown, they almost marked him out of the game. And he's done a really nice job here tonight, like moving without the ball. Cabrera looking to go long. He was looking for Diaz. Forsyth headed it back to Weber. Weber out to Forsyth. Takes his time. Barrigan. You notice number 6, Barrigan. He's just a great guy as an outlet guy. Plays just above the defense. They look for him to get things going. Forsyth. And it's back to Custer. little bit of pressure, not a lot, by Atlantic City FC. And that ball's off. Abby on the far side. Good defending that time by number 8, Cisse. You know, you have to make calculated runs when you have a guy like Abby because he could blow by you. But that time, Cisse made the right move. Here comes Kiernan. Kiernan with a nice spin move. Bought himself some time. Cahill on the cross. Did Vabel get his head on that? Yes, he did. It'll be Atlantic City FC throw. Wokacha again to take it. Now remember last time he did this, he was aiming for Beasley on the near post, and Beasley is still there. He's almost at the exact spot. Rubenstein, glance at the far side. Rubenstein. Hey, he has a head of steam, doesn't he? But Wokacha made the defensive play. 26 just got his foot on it. Kiernan looking for some help. Barrigan. Couldn't go directly to Cleary because Calderon was there. Calderon, not a youngster, doing a lot of running here tonight for Jackson. Beasley walks in. And no call that time. Excellent pass by Parks as he sent Beasley in on goal, and Beasley's down. Oh, I hope Colin's okay. And we have a stoppage. Global X Airlines is an official partner of the Atlantic City FC. When you charter a flight from Global X, the entire aircraft is yours. Boy, I would love that. And you determine when and where you want to travel. Global X charter flights offer the ultimate in flexibility and convenience. Working with Global X's charter team, you can customize the onboard experience, including in-flight meals, drinks, entertainment, onboard experience, and more. Visit globalairlinesgroup.com. That's globalairlinesgroup.com. Nice to see Beasley's up, but he's walking gingerly out there. He'll be a big addition to that LaSalle Explorers squad. Ball headed back and just enough. Cahill that time headed it back, but Abbey was running toward the goal. Weber getting to it. Well, I'll tell you, number 11, Calderon, has been running like crazy. By the way, in 2019, number 11, Calderon, while playing for Atlantic City FC, had 6 goals in 7 games. And here comes Parks. Wait, Parks. And a hard tackle that time. Throw for Atlantic City. Custer on the hard tackle. Sometimes Wokacha's been taking these throws, but now he's actually going to be the recipient of the throw. Wokacha, who's plays here at Stockton. Former St. Augustine Hermit. Forsyth. Holden. Cahill. Oh, what a shot that time by Beasley on the bicycle. Oh, man. Moore on the save. You know, Beasley maybe didn't get all of it, but you don't see too many bicycle kicks like that. Wow. Beasley again on the shot that goes wide. How about Moore on the save? And Atlantic City in the 40th minute leads 1-0 and continues to really control play. I think they're getting a new soccer ball, yep. Beasley might have taken some of the air out of it with that shot. Owen Moore, who had a 1.06 goals against average this past season for Liberty. Now Custer's gone long ball a lot here tonight. We'll see how he does it. Just as I said that, he makes a short pass to Vabel. With a lot of white shirts around. Vabel making the run. Has Forsyth to beat, but the ball went out. It's going to be a throw for Atlantic City. Well, that could have been a dangerous pass. Barrigan, seeing all the Jackson shirts around him, just cleared it away. Cabrera just got a piece of that. Golden, back to Custer. Here comes Cabrera. We said that he's a good distributor, but he hasn't been given a chance that much here. Good stick that time. And cleared by Cisse. Well, one thing you notice, and a nice play by Gillespie. Holden still has it. Has Golden the beat. Outside, Beasley. Beasley headed out, that time by Custer. Rubenstein. Good job by Barrigan. He would not let him get that long pass out there. Abbey. And they called him for offside. Nice job by Cahill. He moved up on that time, and Abbey was offside. That's going to be a free kick for Atlantic City. Looks like Weber's going to take it. Golden. There's Cabrera. Well, they're knocking the ball around well, aren't they, Jackson? Oh, they had Calderon going down that right flank, missed them. Here comes Rubenstein, slide tackle Cisse, and they're calling the foul. Cisse complaining. To Hector Reeved, but no go. Free kick for the Lions. This could be a dangerous situation here. Shot over the goal. It'll be a free kick for Atlantic City. And that was Diaz who had the shot over the goal, makes the steal there. Calderon getting some steam. Has Cleary to beat on the side. Calderon. How about Cleary with the arm tackle? But they're saying it's going to be a goal kick for Atlantic City. Boy, that's textbook defense by number 5, Cleary. Kind of gave him the old shoulder tackle there, but did not foul him. We're 10 seconds away from stoppage time. Weber on a nice goal kick there. How about Custer with the head ball? Wow, did he get up? Did number 4 get up? Here's Diaz. Cabrera, he's looking to switch fields. You could see that one a mile away. Nice job by Atlantic City on the steal that time. Parks and Vabel, they've really gone at it here in this first half. We're in stoppage time, as I said, not much time. Forsyth on the throw. Wokacha in the corner. Wokacha makes the turn, makes the cross. And that's it. What an entertaining first half. 1-0 Atlantic City. Before getting to halftime, Tilton Fitness. I said that last week too. Tilton Fitness is the official training partner of Atlantic City FC. Tilton Fitness, nestled in the vibrant heart of Atlantic City within the iconic Tropicana Hotel and Casino, is not just a gym, it's a destination for those seeking a state-of-the-art fitness experience. With an array of the latest exercise equipment and a variety of fitness classes, Tilton Fitness caters to every workout style, from the casual gym goer to the fitness enthusiast. For more info, go to tiltonfitness.com. Well, it's Atlantic City FC leading the Jackson Lions 1-0 here. It's been an entertaining first half, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for half number 2. And welcome back as we're getting ready for second half action. Atlantic City FC leading the Jackson Lions 1-0, and it was a great first half. A goal by Kai Forsyth on a play that was set up on an excellent run by James Cahill. Atlantic City FC in the white uniforms. One thing that will be interesting in this second half is in the early part of the game, number 10, Ian Abbey, was really being left alone on that left flank, and he was kind of having a field day. I think Atlantic City FC tightened up the defense a little bit on number 10. But and it's interesting to see if they're going to play him more inside here in the second half. Custer on the outside. And now he tries to switch fields to Diaz. Big bounce there, and Weber lets it, doesn't catch it, and now he picks it up. Custer. I'll tell you, number 4 is not going to lose many balls in the air, is he? Here comes Atlantic City FC. Cahill has to get it back to Barrigan. A little bit of pressure by Calderon. He's done that in both halves. Golden on the head. Beasley got his foot on it, but Golden kicked it away. And it'll be a free kick for the Jackson Lions. Golden now. Hallett. Abbey. Abbey now working the right side, it looks like, here in the second half. A little bit of a switch here. Cabrera. Decent pressure by Atlantic City FC. Rubenstein goes way outside. Cleary with a great anticipation that time. Neither team really getting in sync early on here in the second half. Diaz, we know he can carry it, but he's got a lot of white shirts there, a lot of white shirts around him. Rubenstein! And the ball kicked away there. Wokacha first one. And here comes Holden. Number 11, Calderon for Jackson. May not be the quickest person up there, but he doesn't need much time to get that shot off. So you always have to be aware of that. He can really pull the trigger. Cahill to Barrigan. Barrigan with the left foot shot. What a shot by Barrigan. You know, we say that he's mainly a distributor. That one over the crossbar. There's 20 Cabrera. Again, we said that he's a good guy that'll do a lot of distributing. How about Beasley on the intercept? How about that? Beasley with the step over. Rubenstein out to Diaz. Diaz with Cahill to beat. How about Cahill on that defensive play? Wow. Diaz still pressuring. Here's Holden. I think what's really helped Atlantic City is number 9 Beasley, as that's a nice play on the far side by Custer. And Custer kind of pulled over, or pulled his man to try to get ahead, called for the foul, so it'll be a free kick. But what you're noticing is number 9 Beasley is coming back more for the ball and getting touches on the other side. There he is right there. Nice head by Golden that time. Wokacha now. Holden has glanced the beat. Holden still going. Holden shot, score. How about that play by Luke Holden? And Atlantic City takes a 2-0 lead in the 51st minute. So Luke Holden, soon to be joining the Mount St. Mary's program, had an assist in that 3-1 win over the Westchester Predators on a corner kick that Cleary headed in, but gets his first of the season. So it's 2-0 Atlantic City FC. On a tremendous individual play by Holden. Abbey trying to go down that flank, but how about the big clear that time by Ryan Cleary? Here comes Holden again. A lot of red shirts around him. But he gets it to Barragan. Barragan looking to switch fields, and he does. Now Cleary. You wonder if we're going to see a little more high pressing from Jackson. Really tight quarters here. Really tight. And Cesage says, I'm just going to kick it out of there. Golden on the defensive play that time. Here comes Cahill. And Parks kicks it wide. Jackson was calling for offside, no call. So it'll be Owen Moore on the goal kick. Cabrera. Vobel on the outside. I believe I was calling him Vabel in the first half, but Vobel. Ryan, going to be a sophomore at West Virginia. Actually, a redshirt freshman, really, because he played 5 games, suffered an ankle injury. So he got his redshirt status. It'll be a free kick. But how about that? As a freshman, he goes to West Virginia, plays 5 games, and, before he got hurt. And I was also told by his mother, Kerry, that today is his 19th birthday. How about that? Diaz. Abbey couldn't quite get the ball. By the way, Ryan Peterson, number 23, into the game for Jackson. He's a veteran. A lot of veterans on this team. Peterson, 28 years old, which in this league is kind of officially old, huh? Played for NC State 2 years, played for Rutgers 2 years. And he's kind of taking the spot that Cabrera had, although Cabrera's still in the game, but it's Peterson's the guy that is going to kind of get the ball from the defense and make the plays. Here comes Hallett. Cabrera. Vobel. Head ball Cisse. You notice that Jackson is playing more players up. Good pass by Custer to Diaz that time. And how about Cahill just getting his foot on the ball and forcing the throw in? Here's Hallett. Hallett on the long cross. Headed by Calderon, but able to get much on it. Weber out to Cisse. What I noticed about Cisse tonight, he's gone long ball a lot more than he did in the first couple games. Calderon, that could have been a dangerous play. Goal was open. And now he's down. Calderon's down. We hope number 11 is okay. That could have been a very difficult play for Atlantic City FC. By the way, Tilton Fitness is the official training partner of Atlantic City FC. Tilton Fitness, nestled in the vibrant heart of Atlantic City, within the iconic Tropicana Hotel and Casino, is not just a gym, it's a destination for those seeking a state-of-the-art fitness. Tilton Fitness caters to every workout style, from the casual gym goer to the fitness enthusiast. Proudly serving residents and visitors of Atlantic City, we invite you to step into Tilton Fitness and discover the pinnacle of fitness excellence, where every workout is a step toward your best self. For more info, go to tiltonfitness.com. Calderon's up, and we said Jackson only brought 17 players. Really, 16 were available. He's going to try to walk it off. I don't think they want to replace him yet. But if that's the case, Jackson will play shorthanded unless they bring somebody in for him. And now it looks like there will be somebody coming in. Matt Callum, number 14, is in the game. Here comes Holden. He's made some great runs. How about Golden on the slide tackle that time? Peterson, this really tight quarters. Look at this. There's not much room here at all. Diaz on the throw. Rubenstein battling Jackson. Callum, who's just in the game, got his first touch. Diaz tried to split the defenders. Nice job by Kiernan, number 13, who was in the right spot. Hallett. Back to Moore. Hallett. Hallett's from Jackson, New Jersey. And again, is going to be playing his season at Alvernia. Here comes Abby. Abby goes in the middle. Abby still with the ball. Abby shot. It's just wide. Oh, man, is he dangerous with the ball? Ian Abby. And I think you're going to see more of that here in the second half where number 10, I think sometimes maybe hanging out too much on that flank. I think you're going to see him come toward the center of the field as he did that time. Yeah, what an electric player. Abby had one of the goals in the 2-2 tie with the Westchester Predators in the last game for Jackson. David Nigro, who's not here, another one of those veteran players, had the other goal. Forsyth. And Gabe Paz is in the game now for Atlantic City FC. And Gabe is just an excellent distributor. Former Oakcrest. And it started had been a starter and is still, one of the top players on this team. Hallam that time to Diaz. Diaz coming back in the middle. Diaz still kicks it in. Callum couldn't get a piece of it. Question? It'll be Forsyth with the throw on the far side. 2-0 Atlantic City. Beasley. They're saying that Beasley pushed off there. Here come the Lions. Golden. It's funny, Custer's listed as a center back, but he's really been out on that right side a lot. Goebel. Kiernan. Boy, one thing Kiernan's done a good job of holding possession, number 13. There you saw it right there, but not holding it too long. Here comes Cisse. He's got plenty of room. Barrigan, who's your outlet guy. Holden. On the outside to Kiernan. Up. Holden. Play on. Shot, score. Beasley. Unofficially, we'll give it to Beasley. And this has no question been the most complete game that we've seen this year. And Holden will leave the game and gets a well-deserved round of applause. Into the game is Ryan Gale. Gale from Runnymede, New Jersey, went to Triton High School, and he's a member of that Rowan University team, as are many of these players for Atlantic City FC. There's Gale. Custer on the slide tackle that time. Inside, Wokacha shot, save more. Rebound save. Gale on the doorstep. And Moore with 2 big saves. Headed out that time by Callum. Forsyth. Beasley. There's Cleary. Cleary going for it, but Moore right there. How about Cleary making the run that time from his center back position? Again, you can't do that all the time, but he makes some timely runs there. Howlett. Diaz. Peterson with a nice pass. Callum. Peterson cranks it up. And I believe that's off Atlantic City FC, but the ball's still in bounds. Custer on the head ball. Look at Diaz there, and he drew the foul. Cabrera. Atlantic City coming the other way. Blocked. Abbey. Excellent anticipation that time by Cleary as he made the intercept. Gale. He's got Golden on him. Gale trying to cut it in. Gale shot. Oh, and it just saved by Moore. He got a piece of it. Just a slight piece of it. And it'll be a corner kick for Atlantic City FC. Gale, now he'll give way. And it'll be Barrigan. So one Rowan teammate to the other. Wokacha got his head on that ball. And Beasley chased it, but it's out. It's going to be a goal kick. For Jackson. Cabrera. And he's taken down that time by Kiernan. Here come the Lions. Howlett. Abbey. Callum. To Abbey. Oh, you get him a little bit open. Abbey, you know he's going to try to tee it up. Abbey with Wokacha on him. Good defense as Paz came there to help double team. Abbey again. And a nice play, but Cleary is down. Cleary made the defensive play as he wouldn't allow Abbey to get possession of that ball. What a game he's played. Guys on both teams have taken some pretty hard shots tonight, showing some real toughness. Weber on the goal kick. Paz, look at him turn the Jets on. Paz gets the ball. Shot by Cahill, block, corner kick for Atlantic City. That block was by Tyler Howlett. So Barragan will again take the corner kick. Cleary, who's still trying to shake off that injury, is coming up. There it is. Barragan with the shot and Beasley with the header. And it's 4-0. So Atlantic City FC, which had scored 4 goals in its first 3 games, has 4 tonight. And if you're Jackson, you're just looking to get on the board here. Here's Callum going up to Diaz. How about Cisse making the play from his center back position? Kiernan, I'll tell you what, Kieran, 13, he's not real flashy. He just gets the job done. Really a fundamentally sound. Vobel on the outside. He hasn't had a lot of touches here in half number 2. There he is on the far side to Abbey. And it looks like Colin Beasley's coming out of the game. We have him unofficially for 2 goals. And Antonio Matos into the game. Matos, a midfielder who plays right here at Stockton, went to St. Augustine. And by the way, not that it probably matters a whole lot, but I think we're going to get quite a bit of stoppage time, not just because of the goals, but we've had some injuries, and I think the stoppage time could be significant here. Cabrera. Abbey. Abbey taken down by Barragan. Well, you can see why Abbey's such a prolific goal scorer. And I'll tell you what, the way he can strike a ball at this stage of the game, I think he's going on goal. I don't think there's any question about this. Wall's back 10 yards. Now, two people lined up there, but I think Abby's going to take this. He is going to goal. Save that time by Weber. Crossed in. Callum still trying to get his foot on it. Abby, shot, block. I think Jackson was calling for a handball, no call. And Jackson continues to mount the pressure here. Ball goes over. And that's out, and Diaz on the corner. Callum gets it. Callum on the back heel. Diaz makes the move. Diaz again. And what a defensive play by 22, James Cahill that time. Diaz had a head of steam. And more subs coming in. Lucas Lane is coming in for Atlantic City FC. Vobel, he was taken down, no call, play on. Shot blocked. Paz's shot that was blocked. Custer on the outside. By the way, Ryan Cleary out of the game. We had mentioned Lena's coming in. Lucas from Egg Harbor Township High School plays at the LaSalle University Explorers. Now, this has been a hard-fought but a clean game. I do not believe there have been any cards issued. Here's Hallett. Cisse actually headed that backwards, has Abby on him, and just lets it go out of bounds. So what an offensive explosion tonight in the third home game of the season for Atlantic City FC. There are 5 home games in the regular season. The next one will be the 18th of June right here at Stockton University against the Westchester Predators. And that's a Westchester team that tied this Jackson squad. Into the game, number 22 for Jackson, Alex Hyde. And here comes Peterson on the free kick. And I think he's going for goal too. No? Shot, save! And they put it in. I believe it was Custer on the goal. So it's now 4-1. Unofficially, we'll give it to Custer. We'll try to get the official ruling there. Tell you what, give Jackson credit. I mean, here's a team you're down 4-0, and they're battling. They're trying to get more here. There's Custer on the head ball. Vobel on the outside. Peterson, who, by the way, has given this offense a little bit of spark since he's come in the game. A little bit of physical play on that outside there. Vobel thought it was Jackson ball, but it's going the other way. Adakan Odemir, number 29, with the ball right there, is into the game for Atlantic City FC. Seeing his first action of the season. And interesting about him, he's a current senior at Glassboro High School. What an experience that must be for him. Playing the NPSL before he graduates from high school. Paz on the free kick. And he is definitely going for the goal here. Wall set up. He's going to try to bend it around that wall. Won't be that hard to do that. And there's a shot! Score! Nope. No goal. Bad view by the announcer that time. That looked in. There's Hallett. Forsyth made the nice play that time. Here comes Jackson. I'll tell you, Jackson has continued. And a great play that time by Cahill. How many plays has he made? As, by the way, Mattia Asante, number 24, is into the game for Jackson. He was the one that just had that burst. Looks like Barragan's going to get a well-deserved rest of the game off. So Atlantic City going deep to the bench. Wokacha, who's gone all the way today. Head ball out of there, as that was a nice cross by Odemir. Cahill He's gone all the way. Cahill. Golden trying to get a piece of it, and finally, Hallett clears it. Diaz. Nice job by Forsyth and Cisse. Cisse had the shield that time, and that's a foul by the high school player, Ozdemir. Golden. Hallett. Abbey, no call, play on. And Cisse. Well, one thing that was very obvious here tonight with Atlantic City, early in the game, number 10, Ian Abbey, had some free space. He just got a red. So not only will Jackson play a man down, Abbey's out for the next game. Well, what I was saying was he had open room early in the game, and I think Cisse saw that, and while he wasn't playing him one-on-one, he was really angling himself toward him and just making sure he didn't have a lot of space. Now, again, Abbey got a couple of tremendous offensive bursts here tonight. But this is the first game this season he's held scoreless. Well, you can see this is a talented team, this Jackson team. I mean, any team that tie FC Motown, you know, but a lot of times in the NPSL, it's really who's on your team for that game. You know, not everyone's able to make every game. And the same thing with Atlantic City FC, without all its players as well. Cisse. Oh, look at him keep control of that ball. That's an excellent job by him going back to his keeper. He had Alex Hyde right on him. That's a lot of great composure there. Ozdemir. Boy, the Glassboro senior has shown that he belongs out here. Moore with the pass. Now it's Diaz. Vobel to Diaz. Again, pretty tight quarters. We've seen that a lot, that both teams have gotten caught in tight quarters. There's Vobel on the right side. The West Virginia Mountaineer finds Peterson. Now, they're knocking it around pretty well here. Vobel on the chip, but how about Cisse right there on the spot? Gale making the play back. About another minute to go till stoppage time, and as we said, it's probably going to be a lot here. Good work. Cahill, he's gone the whole way. Ozdemir. Broken up that time. Excellent play that time by Hallett. Here comes Custer. Custer's made a lot of accurate long passes, and there's another one. But Cisse gets to the ball to Weber. Weber's shown well in his first game in goal this season. He and Zach Maddock, who started the last game, kind of battling in practice for the playing time. Ozdemir again. That ball is off Hallett, and it's going to be a corner kick. So an impressive showing tonight for Atlantic City FC. Coming into play, FC Motown 2-0-1, FC Monmouth 2-1-0, Jackson 1-0-2, Atlantic City 1-2, Philadelphia Union Development Squad 1-2, and the Westchester Predators 2-1. Ozdemir on the corner. Can you imagine Ozdemir in his high school classes on Monday? Or, well, it won't be Monday. It'll be Tuesday. Yeah, what'd you do this weekend? I played in the National Premier Soccer League. There's a delay here, and to be honest, I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, Atlantic City is going to get back in the race. You don't want to say that the Aces would have been out of it with a loss, but let's be honest, in this league where there's a lot of parity, but still you get down 1-3 with 10 conference games, that's tough. But 2-2 puts it back in the running. And as we said, this 4-goal outburst equaled the goal total for Atlantic City FC in the first 3 games. Of course, that first loss to FC Motown was a heartbreaker, losing in second half stoppage time. And really, there wasn't much time left in stoppage time. Short corner, Gale. Back to Ozdemir. Ozdemir with a nice cross in there. Moore had to hit that backwards. You know, as a keeper, you always want to go forward when you're trying to stop something, but Moore had no choice and went backwards there and made the save. We're going to have a substitution, I believe. I think Wokach is finally coming out of the game. What a game he's had. In the 94th minute. And a shot scores the player that just came in. Just came in the game, scored. We do not have him on our roster, but we know his first name is Matt. I'm telling you, he must have been in the game 15 seconds when he scored the goal. Diaz, who's made a lot of nice runs tonight. trying to switch fields. How about Custer running up there trying to score? What a battler he's been. The former Alvernia product. Offside. Five to 1 Atlantic City. And I'll tell you, you look all the way back, but that first goal by Forsyth really got things rolling. And Forsyth, the work he did coming out from the back tonight, just a tremendous job. And also Cahill, who crossed the ball there, and I believe that's it. So by far the most impressive performance of the season for Atlantic City FC, winning by a 5-1 score, improving to 2-2 on the season. Jackson falls to 1-1-2. Next up, Jackson at FC Monmouth. That'll be on Saturday. Atlantic City plays at Philadelphia Union Development Squad. That's not till Monday, June 3rd. That'll be the next game. And the next home game here is Tuesday, June 18th against the Westchester Predators. So an impressive showing for Atlantic City FC in winning by a 5-1 score. This is Mark Narducci saying thanks so much for watching. And have a good evening, everybody.